Hi,
Well,
friend.
what's happening?
Hi, how you?
I'm good, but I have to say, I had my shell shocked in the lead up to this podcast with you.
Oh yeah. How was that?
So I was having a delicious little snack that some people know as a peanut butter filled pretzel. They're
Very,
delicious.
very good. Very good. I highly
And
recommend.
you dropped some, and just to make sure, if like people, maybe we have some foreigners on the line. Maybe I have some in my beard. I don't know. Anyway, so what this is, like a little pretzel nug,
It's a pretzel. Yeah. Everybody loves what you eat on the podcast.
and then you pop it open, and bam, there's peanut butter in it. It's delicious.
hmm
But you showed me something that was next level.
and I can't believe you haven't are aware of these, but there is peanut butter filled Oreos, and they are next level as well. This is the only Oreo I eat. Everything
Really,
else is shit.
really.
Yes.
Now,
You know, fun fact: if you eat enough Oreos, your poop will turn black. Or it kind of looks like a tiger tail twisted donut. You know, like when you have the dark donut and the light donut, it kind of mingles in, and you get that swirl going on.
Reed.
Yeah, yeah. So that does happen too if you eat enough Oreos. Just heads up, don't get
Now,
freaked out.
how many do you think that would be?
Well, in my back in the day, we used to do lines, right? Well, this is the kind of line I do now. Is the one right down the middle, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I think you did a line you'll see some effects. If you did a
Hmm.
whole package in the span of less than 12 hours, I think you're gonna know.
Hmm.
Yeah, fun
Interesting.
fact. I mean, it just
Now,
happens.
now, like I had always sort of focused on like the newer Oreos that I know of. They had like the double stuff where it's like a lot of cream,
That's so 1980s, kid.
whatever. And then they had the thin ones where it was just more cookie, less cream. I kind of
Those are for non-committals.
I kind of like those.
Those are masochists. Those are like I want to have like the worst part. I don't have just a little bit of the good part.
I don't know. So,
Yeah,
all
yeah, no,
right.
no.
I might need to get some of those next week. Give it a try.
Yeah, peanut butter oils. Now they make another one out there that you would think was be really good, and that's the toffee Oreo toffee flavored.
Yeah. No, doesn't
Nope,
do it for you.
no, no, no. Peanut butter all day. And this was they had a BOGO at Publix for right prior to the hurricane, and so
Oh,
yeah,
well, what?
a BOGO.
What's that like? Some sort of no pants party?
Okay, well, for people who actually have to watch how much money they save when they go do things, it's called buy one get one free.
Oh, I'm not hip to your like acronyms or your fancy slang.
Everybody knows what a fucking BOGO is.
I don't think everyone does. That's why I brought it
No,
up.
no, only people like you. Only people in your income tax bracket don't know what a BOGO is.
You sound like a hater, man. Have you been rallying lately or something? What's going on?
I'm getting nervous. That's all I'm saying.
Why get nervous? All right.
Fuck.
Well, they were deporting Italians about 100 years ago.
And
So
Osako and Vanzetti. Yeah, we know.
yeah,
Yeah,
look what happened. You
yeah.
know,
Well, at first it was the Irish, and
yeah.
then it was the Italians,
Hmm.
and now they're moving on to the Latinos.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, hey, where people are saying hi. People,
Hi.
people don't like this conversation, and then
Sigh. Who's what the
no,
hell?
anyway, and then folks are somehow excited about the box of rocks, which is the AE prototype.
Yeah.
Now, how good could it be? It has like maybe best case scenario 4 days of running. Maybe it has 14 days of running.
We don't know.
It doesn't matter. How good could it be?
Alls I know is that they were in a Fort Knox secured style tent
Oh
when they were
wow.
at finish line last, and that you couldn't even get near or inside of it, it would
I
all
would have
fall
walked
off.
right in that motherfucker.
Uh,
I would have been like, "Hey, bitches."
and Diesel, I guess, outside bouncing people and
Yeah,
shit.
bouncing. God
Yeah.
damn, that's not right.
The Thins, oh my God.
He likes the thins, dude. The thins are a taste sensation.
That's again, the best part is the fucking icing, not
Maybe
the
it
cookie.
isn't, but I haven't tried your icing. All right. So
Peanut
here,
butter.
hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
If you had to have the normal icing, maybe less of it is better.
Oh no, you're still going double stuff.
No.
Who doesn't buy an Oreo and go double stuffed?
Right here, thins, kid.
Dude, I bought double stuffed Nutter Butters the other day.
Yeah.
Those are fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Problem is the dog got them, and now I don't have any. But sad Mangler.
All right. Well, hey, we lightheartedly kicked off the show.
And you know what's even next level, and it's next level, Fat Man. You take your Nutter Butter and you get a jar of peanut butter and you dump the Nutter Butter into the peanut butter and you
Yeah.
fucking oh yeah, that's very next level. Yeah, I came up with that shit like back in college.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I don't know. My hair is just whatever.
Yeah. All right. You didn't like busy blowing it out or anything?
Well, I was doing one of these at work today.
It was a good day.
It was like, why the fuck do I have? So yeah, so that I've pushed my hair up.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, dude, I didn't know. Maybe this was a new look for you. Maybe you're trying to not look like an Italian or something.
Well, the dog has a really long reach, and is very persistent. So I
Similar to you.
no, I mean, well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm 6'1", I can reach almost anything. So yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, well, you came up with this graphic and the thought process for today's show. I don't want to skip past though some of the successes from this past weekend.
Yes, you did very well.
No, I don't. I don't want to. It's not about me, my friend. It's
Why?
about some guy over here who showed up without going to practice.
I went like the 2 weekends before, but
Anyway, who was busy having this like big social life.
oh yeah, it was big time, big black, big seven. I've went to a 70-year-old's birthday party that had a Rolling Stones cover band.
Uh-huh.
All right, and then last night I went to a 103-year-old's birthday party. So if you're not over 70, don't call me.
I didn't know that was your
My demographic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, so how did the weekend or the Sunday of racing at Nuggets go?
Yeah, it went great. I won.
Yeah?
It's always a good time.
Did you TQ'd and won?
Excuse me. Yes, I did. Though I tried to fail on all 3 of those fronts. So in Q1, I had about a 6-second lead. Yeah, it was like 6-second lead in Q1. And on the last lap, I touched the inside board and got stuck up against the pipe and lost TQ. So then in Q3 or Q2, obviously I started second. And I did like on the second lap, I did like the exact same thing. But didn't quite cost me as much, only cost me like 2 seconds. And so then I had to catch up, and I ended up catching up on time, and even got loose a couple times, and it was just it was luckily I had a pretty fast car, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have been able to come back from that. And I snatched TQ by a few tenths, and and then the main, I got out to an early lead and was just kind of cruising, and then all of a sudden the car just like spun out, like randomly, no rhyme or reason, got stuck up against the wall, and then have you watched the video?
No, I didn't really care that much. I just saw that you won.
Oh,
I knew I'd hear more about it.
all right. Well, see, I see where I stand now. And and anyway, so fuck off. And there we go.
But so you're doing some Danny Sullivan spin and wins?
Kinda, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And so anyway, yeah, I got stuck up against the pipe, and with about a minute 20 to go, I caught the leader got a little loose at one point, and I helped catch up a big gap, and then had a couple sends, and ended up getting in front of the leader and won.
So did you have to pull a pass off?
Kind of. I sent it, and then the leader tapped the wall, and I got by him.
Did Dave like hear the footsteps? Was he afraid?
I don't know. I asked him. I go, "Did I scare you?" Because my one of my lunges toward the end was rather aggressive. I don't know how the fuck I ever thought I was going to stop.
Did you pull you pulled a Lando Norris then this past weekend?
I don't know what did Landon Norris do. I didn't really see.
Oh, you didn't see? It was big controversy.
Well, I know those two have been fucking bickering.
Yeah, no, that was big controversy, dude. They whatever, Max was like falling behind from the lead, and him and Lando were bickering over places, and Max got 2 penalties over the course.
Yeah, I saw that.
2 corners.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 20 seconds of penalties. That sucks.
Yeah.
He still came back and finished 6th.
Especially if he was on your virtual team,
Yeah, he was, and I still won.
Mm-hmm.
I had the highest score. I crushed it this weekend. Who knew? Kevin Magnussen paid off huge for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a Verstappen move. You should bring up the video. It was pretty entertaining. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's like how I like thinking about it. I'm like, how in the world I ever thought I was going to stop the car? I don't know. But within 20 feet of the turn, I was still full turbo.
Bro, maybe you got that magic setup right now,
I don't know. I got something.
Yeah.
But
I was expecting you to just tell me you had a nice, like, easy win, and everything went well. And
no, I tried to throw it away like several times. Like it was, I mean, I was cruising for a minute, and like I said, it just randomly just hooked on me. I don't know why. I can't even explain it. Just, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And yeah, I made it interesting, I guess. Anyway.
Yeah, it's always nice to make things interesting.
Yeah. But no, everything was working good. Car had a lot of pace, and I mean, in theory, it was if I could run clean, I would have ran as fast as Sam did back in April, and he had cheater tires. Yeah.
Okay.
But he also had a carbon car at that time. So.
Yeah. And we all know that now alloy is the future.
Yeah. Metal.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Sounds great. Like, hey, you beat your honestly 2 very hard racers there,
Well, I mean, if you took it, actually, you got Parsons and Jared Scott and Reckert. They're all fairly fast Florida people. So even Brian Larkin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And I heard Felix had made his re-debut back to racing.
Yeah, he got done with drifting, I guess, and decided to come and do real cars. And yeah. So yeah, he came on out, and he had some issues before the main, some speedo issue, so you couldn't run the main. But so that would have been even, I'm sure pretty entertaining as well.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what the story would have been like?
Yeah.
My race day went pretty good. What I will suggest though is if you have one of these new Automatics A12X kits, don't forget this wrench at home.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It just makes it harder to work on the car. You're
really?
trying to change your droop in the rear, and you don't have one of these, everything gets harder. That's all.
I don't even know what that tool does.
It does many things. It helps these little nubs.
Yeah.
They help you change out the roll centers.
Okay.
And then this 7 mil gap here, there's a like a little Delrin thing that slides up on a post, on a post.
Yeah, I like that. That looks really nice. Yeah.
And you can then set your droop with that. And yeah. So anyway, boys and girls, don't forget this at home. All right, just saying.
How many kits do you have?
I have Uno.
You don't have more than one?
No, I only have one X, and my tool is sitting here right next to the podcast station.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Along with my,
no one else at the track had an X that you could
at that
borrow the
minute,
tool?
no one had an X. So, but I figured it out. You can use a pair of pliers and fucking make anything happen. Right? That's really what it comes down to. Just get
It's what it looks like. It's what it looks like afterwards is the question.
That doesn't matter. As long as it goes fast, that's all that really matters. Now, wow, here's a hot topic.
No, that's not happening.
I would say if you somehow beat Sam at Worlds,
not happening.
You would have had an amazing event. I don't think Sam would have had a bad one. I just think you would have an amazing event. Like if somehow like the ghost of somebody went into you, like the spirit of Masami just took over your being, then it could happen.
I think if I could run one of those LMH bodies
and everyone else couldn't,
yeah, it could happen.
I think you're right. Now, how does this happen? I'm watching coverage from the Florida State Series race, and our man Will, doing on the scene journalism, talking with people about their cars, mostly their LMH cars.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
It was great because the one part you didn't see, I'm going to call him out on it. So he was like, I can't remember TQ at the time, but anyway, and he totally like, so I'm here with so and so who's TQ, and he's like, that's not me, that's somebody else.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so he had like the whole name wrong, and so he's like, all right, I gotta cut that out. So he had to start over.
You're supposed to stop that video, start over again.
Yeah, so he started over, but it was pretty funny. Oh, yeah, he was doing interviews. I saw it. It was nice.
So his race program must have been so much better by running an LMH body.
Oh,
that he could on it off.
Oh yeah, he was on it, dude. Like he looked good out there.
Really?
Oh yeah, like yeah. I think LMH once people start trying these bodies, they're gonna be like, yeah, this is all I want. There's going to be I could definitely see a world where there's like 21.5 LMH, 17.5 LMH. There's going to be 13.5 LMH. It's going to be all LMH.
I got a whatchamacallit, a Porsche here.
Okay.
And I got
you got the new hotness.
What's that one? They just dropped an Alpine. It hasn't shipped yet.
Okay. What's the other one you have there?
I have a Ferrari and a Porsche.
Okay.
And then they also have little 12-scale ones too.
Yeah.
So.
Isn't that going to be the class at Cleveland?
I think they're doing something like that at Cleveland. Yes.
Yeah.
So I got the little 12-scale jammies right here also.
Okay. Yeah.
But, I haven't had a chance to fuck with those yet because I'm still running asphalt cars. And it's almost November, so along with carpet cars.
Yeah, you're doing all kinds of running now.
I ran Thursday. I got a few packs in, and I ran on Saturday. And so I've run an asphalt touring car, a carpet touring car, a 12-scale 13.5 car, and a front-wheel drive touring car. Madness.
I mean, it's like you don't even have a kid. You're just everywhere.
Let's not get carried away here, buddy. It's not
all right. Yeah. Okay.
No, I have an amazing partner. A wife. Yes. James,
yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. She supports your addiction.
Something like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it's great. That's nice.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I mean, you're scratching that crack itch. I'm glad to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
you are going to Worlds.
I am going to Worlds. I show up on Tuesday. My flight leaves at like 7 in the morning.
Tuesday?
Yeah, I go Tuesday.
I thought you're not going to Fresno.
I fly into Fresno, and I might stop at Exeter on the way down.
Oh,
I won't
thought
be
you were going. I
there.
thought you were doing the weekend thing.
No.
Okay, you're not
Let's
crazy.
Crazy. All right.
Okay, all right. Well, you know.
I don't need that much craziness in my life, but
Okay.
I did run on Thursday. I ran a bunch of the FD stuff. The I guess it's a friction dampener. Is that what we're going to call it, or a floating deck, or whatever it is?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. So I ran 3 packs with it.
Okay.
And I started out with 200 on the front, or sorry, 200,000 on the front, 100,000 in the rear. And then I swapped that. So I had 100,000 front, 200,000 rear.
Yeah.
And then I ran 200,000. Maybe the order's wrong, but the last one I ran was 200,000 front, 500,000 rear.
Oh.
And it took a little getting used to, but it was fast. It felt like the car had a lot of corner speed once doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And previously, the setup on the car had whatchamacallit, it had a single one piece on, not a fire, but a carbon one piece.
Yeah.
So the last run I put in the day, I ran that top deck just to validate. And the FD stuff with that biased weight oil, it definitely ran. It felt like it had more side bite in the rear of the car, on corner exits especially. And the one piece, I did do a slightly faster hot lap, but I didn't look at the 5, 10, 15. I can look at that. I just haven't. But visibly,
we're gonna look at your shitty lap times, but we're not gonna watch my video. All right. I see.
No, I'm not even going to share that. I'm just saying I haven't looked at it. And man, you're an angry little ass. But yeah, I was kind of shocked with how different it did feel. So to me, that was the one, like, big underlying thing. Like when you had it.
So how was 500 versus? I got questions.
Yeah.
So how was the 500 versus the 100 in the rear?
Well, I had that alternating oil. All right. So I started off with the first run of this. I had it with 100, 100, and then 200. 100 front, 200 rear.
Yeah.
And it was okay. And then when I flip-flopped it with the front being thicker, I kept on losing the rear. Like the rear would roll a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't outrageously fast. But so when I ran, I just got to get all these results in order. When I ran, the one piece, like the car seemed very fast, but in general, like it was definitely, you had to wait on it. You had to be more cognizant of what was happening. Otherwise, you would lose the ass pretty bad.
Did you ever run just FD rear and normal front?
No, I never tried that combo.
And what hole were you on the FDs? The forward hole or the middle hole?
I just put them all in. Did I do it wrong? I put all the screws in.
No.
Oh, okay.
You're only supposed to put one.
All right. Well, I put them all in. It felt pretty good. No, I didn't have it swinging like that.
Oh, yeah, that's what the fucking supposed to do, bro.
I just thought because it moves enough without the swinging.
No, it's supposed to swing.
All right.
Like your Johnson, how do you get out of the shower? It's supposed to swing.
I didn't have it swinging, so I
Yeah.
failed. It's all right.
Yeah, you only put one screw in.
Okay. Well, I put 2.
Yeah, and then that way it pivots.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I know?
Well, I mean, there are instructions.
Yeah, I didn't read that. I might have, weeks ago.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. But it was like 55 degrees out, so it was pretty worlds like.
you're gonna be just dialed in.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The
Oh,
only
yeah.
thing was I had my warmers on for 20 minutes,
Oh Jesus.
and I was running 32s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I didn't understand that IFMAR post. Can I warm my tires before the fucking race?
I don't think so. I think you get 2 races after. So you go to tech, and then you have there's an A group and a B group. A group is actually and I think you have basically 2 races to be on the warmers, right? So you're gonna be on the warmers for say 13 minutes probably.
Because I got the comment of it was just like 12 skill worlds. Well, at 12 skill worlds, I got my tires at the beginning of the fucking day. I could do whatever I wanted to them.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Okay. So
But
I think that's the key, is just to figure that out.
I think as far as being on warmers, go to tech. After tech,
Yeah.
if you're one of the first 2 races to go, you can be on the warmers.
Yeah.
So going to tech early will be to get through tech so that you can have your full time on warmers will probably be beneficial because it's going to be cold as fuck.
Yes, I agree. I also think it's funny, like where the comment is, well, the default on the warmers is 60 Celsius. I know I can find a way to get them bitches to 100. So 100 is way better than 60.
100 Celsius?
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna need these, kid.
No one needs those. Those are the well, actually, you know what? Your partner would love you to wear those because no one can look at you and see anything but the kid from Something About Mary, and you're like, have you seen my baseball? Because that's what you look like with those fucking things on.
Hey, they're going to be you're going to be jealous of you're not going to have any, and my ears are going to be warm and I'll be comfy.
Yeah,
and you'll be like, I wish I had some.
Yeah, sure. Wait for me to say that. Anyway, so here's a question. Did I run any of the Coyotes? I ran a Coyote 5300 battery, which is very thin and long. It seemed good. I had to run a hobby wing motor, so I ran that too. So
you get that all dialed in?
Yeah. So
and you ran your Corsa-Tech
Speedo.
Yes, yeah. Corsa-Tech Speedo, hobby wing motor, Coyote batteries.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hodgepodge combination, if there ever is one.
Hey, how did it fit? It fit really good. It's super low though. So in order to mount it, you basically need things that feel like 12 scale parts, where it's like a little nub of carbon fiber and then just like a long screw and some shims, because it's so fucking low. Nothing they make from Automatics is that short.
Well, you just need to start grinding shit, bro. You just need to take you one of these and start grinding.
Oh no, it's hollow, bro. That won't work.
What do you mean?
Okay, that thing is hollow.
Yeah, I get it, but there's still enough material on the bottom you can grind.
I don't think so.
Or you can countersink whatever you're putting on, and so it goes down a little further.
Or you just use a piece of carbon fiber like this.
Yeah.
Then bada boom, bada bing, you're done. So
okay.
Carbon fiber, little pieces of carbon fiber for the win. That's all.
Okay.
But yeah.
I did try out this weekend. I did have the new Hobby Wing Hotness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the whole point was to try that free what Dave Vera calls free balling,
okay.
which is that drag brake thing. And so the whole purpose of actually getting that thing and running it was to try that. And I never tried it. So I have no idea how it feels or how it works. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's that's what you get when you can only show. No, now, not that I'm mad, but it's the only thing you get when you can't go to practice on Saturday. So,
I think you should have ran it in the main.
oh, free balling?
Yeah.
Nah, nah. I
Um,
wasn't. Going about to do that. I made one change from showing up,
okay.
and the thing I did was I put a screw here.
Okay.
That was it.
So you ran a 2-hole and a 3-hole
Yeah, I was just running 3. I went to 2, and that
because
was
the
it.
car's getting too loose on exits.
No, it made it turn more on exit.
Really? Turn.
Yeah, yeah. When I put both in the front, so I ran 1, 2, and 3,
Okay.
and then it definitely it got even looser on exit.
That seems crazy to me. So like
Well, but you got the FD in the rear, right? So it's maybe doing some weird shit.
maybe what screw are you using on the FD?
Just the front one.
Like the closest to the motor or to the pinion?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. All right.
that's how. So I don't know. Reinhardt at the warm up thing, he ran them there, front and rear. I think Hara did the same.
Okay.
So I didn't like it in the front. I didn't like it 2 weeks ago in the front. I haven't found where I liked it in the front,
Okay.
but I
Well,
definitely I
I,
I like
I
it in
ran
the
it
rear.
like I ran it like a weirdo, and it was great.
Yeah, like I don't who puts 2 screws. That's just crazy.
I don't know. It seemed pretty good to me, um, but I don't know.
The 500 is interesting. Um, I don't know if I would build. I kind of want to build one, but I don't know.
Yeah, but looking at my times here, and like the run time was 30 minutes later than the other one. The one piece was fast for sure.
Faster?
Yeah.
Oh, well then we
I
don't
might,
care if it.
I might just run one piece, you know?
One piece cut isn't horrible,
Yeah. So anyway,
but
we'll see.
so
You
yeah,
know, things to try.
yeah, because we have so many opportunities to try things.
Yeah, you will. Every time you put your car on the track, that's an opportunity.
All 5 of them.
Whatever. You
Yeah,
know, you don't have to be a hater.
so. But yeah, I ran a Botas aluminum chassis. That thing
Yeah.
it worked. I'm kind of contemplating what this car down at some point,
Uh-huh.
but
Yeah. That's what's on my carpet car for Nora.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I even had some interesting front dampening setups.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What's that mean?
Type 1 soft springs.
Oh.
And you were like, it's not going to have any unpowered push.
No, I think it would have less high speed steering.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And no, it doesn't.
Okay.
So, like I could kill the sweeper.
All right.
So if you watch the video, you would see that.
Man, you're excited about this video thing, huh?
No, it's fun giving you a hard time.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, I mean, I figured you would, be like, oh, let me see how it happened. But you're not.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Okay.
You know, this dad life is hard, bro. You got to do things. You know?
Yeah, I know you get up, what, like
10.
8, 10? Yeah. Okay. 8. Yeah. All right. I give you credit at 8.
Dude, right now the kid's a sleeper, so I'm taking advantage. I am sleeping more than I ever sleep.
You've never slept this much in your life.
I never have.
I know you're like a 4-hour sleep guy.
Yeah, I'm like, if the kid sleeps 9 hours straight, I'm doing at least 9 hours straight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's madness.
You got lucky.
Apparently,
I'm sure you've heard that 1,000 fucking times too.
people have said stuff like that to us. Who knows? What do I know? I don't know anything.
I obviously that is.
Oh, come on.
So.
But yeah, I don't know anything. You know, anything's possible. All right. What else is worthwhile talking about?
Well, X-Ray released their new car. We got that.
I looked at the presentation of that.
It's always
Yeah,
best presentation in all of RC.
it looks nice. Sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think they do. I mean, they seriously, they're hands down. When they launch something new, it's the best. It's best. It's
Do you see they have top
it's actually like professional.
Sure. Do
Yeah.
you see they have top deck screws that you can put shims on them too?
Yeah, I kind of saw that. I didn't
I
quite
think
get it all.
that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So without the shims, you have more flex, and with shims, you eliminate the flex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, remember when we used to have that little diamond thing, little square thing?
A collar.
Yeah, you could turn it
Mhm.
and it would have more flex, or if you turned it the other way or 45 degrees, it would have no flex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that.
I think it's interesting. They're giving out like a bunch of stuff to people with these kits.
Oh yeah.
I think you get multiple types of front arms. Or
Yeah,
up.
the uppers. Yeah, you get links or you can have the molded Johnnies.
Yeah.
I saw a car at Nuggets, and I don't know how much smaller they can get these shocks.
They look pretty small, right?
They are tiny as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if I don't know. Like yeah, they're little shocks.
Do you think they could use like just like 12 scale dampener tubes soon?
I mean, possibly. I mean, that could be an option. It'd be hard to adjust the droop, but yeah.
I don't know. They could probably come up with a way.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's about what's next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
I'm not sure how you can make it smaller, right?
they're small, dude. They're like, yeah, I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, I mean, should be interesting. I mean, again, always have a great presentation. Love their marketing. Car looks good. I didn't get to see it run, but it ran okay. I heard from all accounts, but didn't get to see it run.
I hear
sure
like annihilated people with it.
Who?
Mike G.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he finished the main by sending his shit underneath the stand.
I heard he killed a mouse.
Well, I think they just found a dead mouse.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I don't think he killed the mouse.
Oh, okay.
That would take like a style of accuracy that most people have.
He killed Ratatouille. Fucking savage. Or what's the Fievel? Fievel was the other one.
There's also Mickey. That's the one you should probably know more about. But
well, yeah. But he's not little. He was kind of, when I think of Mickey, I think of like a full size whatever. Like
big moron in suit. Is that what you
Yeah,
think?
whatever.
Now I think it's funny they do their presentation. I haven't gotten to. I'm on page 54 of their presentation. I'm just hitting down.
Yeah.
Some pedal battery. That's pretty funny.
Well, I mean, that's what they run.
Okay.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone's running a battery that was last like updated in 2021, maybe 2022. But anyway, it sounds great. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Oh, interesting. The big event, the big enchilada. Like, who do you think are we going to go through the list of entrants and then say if they're going to make the main or not? Because that sounds like really dickish. So that feels like at the level of Track Rats. What do you think?
Okay.
I don't even know where to find this list.
Oh God. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be very hard pressed for any American.
Those are your words, not mine.
I'm just saying. I think it's going to be difficult. I mean, look, the Europeans are fast. There's just no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look, this could be a total game changer with the temperature only being 60 degrees.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't think it will be, but it could be. I mean, it's going to be basically who can turn the tires on, right?
Yeah,
And so, um, yeah,
that's exactly what it's going to be. Who can turn the tires on?
yeah. So, I don't necessarily have any ideas on how to do it myself, but
How to
I
turn
have
the
one.
tires on?
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever ideas you got, that's it. So I know what I'm going to do. It doesn't mean it's going to work, but I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to do the same thing.
I don't think we're going to do the same thing.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
So what are you going to do?
What am I going to do to activate the tires?
Yeah.
I'm going to do what I've been doing right now.
Run 2 screws in your FD?
No, I don't think the FD part matters. I'm going to be running these odd shock packages that I have.
Oh, okay.
Are better.
Okay. I got it.
What are you going to do?
I would think the Lucas roll centers, the TTIC roll centers would be.
Which are high roll centers, right?
No, they're the ones that are angled.
Yeah, but they're high.
Not that high.
The TTIC ones are high.
They're like 3. Like 3 and it's like 3 and 1.5 or whatever.
Yeah, but that's different than like if you tell me your roll center average is 1 mil across versus it being like 2.5 or 3 across.
I don't even know what my roll center was.
I know what you put on the setup sheet when you sent it to me, and those shits.
Well, for the Nuggets car, yeah, it's 2.1.5. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was at Bakersfield too.
Yeah, I ain't running that shit.
Why?
I'm running big roll centers with
big roll centers.
Yes.
You're gonna run trees underneath there, huh?
Yeah. Because it's the only thing that generates grip all the time. So, Dave wants to hear the list. Dave, if anyone knows where the list of all the entrants are, then we can go crazy. I don't have the list. I think I'm saving myself by not having that list.
I mean, the problem is just like there's quite literally probably 30 people that have a shot at making it.
Well, how about that? Would even be fun. To just be like, how they had the hot or not thing.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
No, I don't. But
you don't. Come on, you have to remember that.
No, I don't. Because I wasn't like on the internet like that.
Oh, okay. No one believes you with that statement, but it's fine.
I'm too old for Facebook.
Too old, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I missed it. Like it didn't. We only had MySpace.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, Facebook wasn't a thing when I was around.
Okay. Somewhere there's an entrance list.
I mean, I think they have it on the Facebook page. If you go on
I'm looking, but I'm running across all this buggy stuff that I don't really care about.
Well, there is that.
I got to get past all the buggy things. Now that's Redovan. Okay. We planned well on this one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you would think that someone would watch the video, brought up the list.
All right.
You've only had.
Dude, me not watching got you real butthurt. That's amazing. I love it.
No, I just like keep finding the thing. It's funny. It's called comedy, asshole.
Is that what
like
it
that's
is?
What? Yeah, it's called a callback. Is
that what it is?
Yes.
I find the bitterness funny. All right. So here we go.
That's the joke.
Sure. Cool. All right. Here we go. I found a list. All right.
Is this list alphabetical? Oh God, I can't see that.
Well, we can zoom in.
Yeah, let's the off-road.
Ooh, all right. Is this off-road?
Yes. Ronald Savoya and Oregano are not going to be fucking running.
Oregano?
Yeah.
We'll find a new list. It's somewhere. Oregano. Oregano. You're cute.
That's his name. It's fucking Oregano.
I don't think it's Oregano.
Yeah. ORGARANO. I know that's probably not close.
I don't know. It's got to be somewhere. But anyway, we're failing at this.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm welcome. All right. Anyway, so I don't know. Yeah, the who will make it or who won't make it. I think it's gonna be real rough. So,
Well, I can give you. I think I can give you 4 people that will be in.
That will be in which? Are we talking about stock or mod, or you don't care about stock?
I don't mod.
You don't care. All right, very good.
Oh shit! Dave Vera sent it to me. He said he sent it to your messenger.
Okay.
See, our fans are helping us out.
Yeah. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Dave Vera, for making this podcast great again.
He just wants to see who we savage on.
All right. So this is the spec list. It looks like it's sorted to spec.
Yes. Yeah, go down.
Yeah. I don't know how many are in spec. A fair amount. Like
half.
But there's more in mod. So do we want to even talk about spec?
No.
No? All right. Very good. All right. So mod.
Yeah.
All right. Feel free. What do you think here?
All right. So right here we have Urbane, Grenier.
No, you missed a few. It starts here. It starts here.
Where?
Highlighted.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Urbane, Grenier, Reinhardt, Volker. Those are 4.
You think are going to make the main?
Yes.
Okay. So I think Crap could also make the main.
He could. He's not.
Oh wow. Okay. Very good. All right. Moving on. Now this is just like we can only show so many at a time, so I'll stop at 4 here in the States.
Okay. So there's 4.
Yeah.
Orlowski, Coelho.
Okay.
Those 5 and 6.
Those are big risks. Okay. Yeah. How about Hagberg?
He has a tentative 7.
Okay. All right.
And that's it.
Okay. So I think Grosskamp could, and I think Volk could.
No.
All right. Okay. All right. Starting with Zach Donovan.
Keep going.
Oh, wow. I think Sam could. I think Bear could.
I'm at 7. I can always go back.
That's about it from that list. Who did I stop at? Steve Weiss. Okay. Where's Weiss? Here we go. So then you got Lex, Rick.
Is this the end of the list?
No, there's one more page.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay. I think Butterfield could.
He's right there with Nap or Crap.
Okay. And there's still more people after this. So
yeah. Okay. So Sabui.
Yeah.
So that would be 8.
Okay. You don't think Hara has a chance?
Nato would be 9.
So you think Matsukura has more of a chance than Atushi Hara?
Probably.
Okay. All right. Very good. Interesting.
Nicholas Lee will probably be 10.
Okay.
So there you go. I mean, we want to write this shit down, see how close I am?
Dude, there's already video of it. I don't know. Mihai's saying nada something, and then he's saying that you're on fire. So
I'm just, that's, it's, look, fucking A. All these F1 assholes broadcasters, all they do is they like, who do you think is going to win this weekend? And
Huh?
they say who they're going to think. And this
Yeah.
is who I think is going to make the fucking A main.
Okay. All right.
I have this right. I have an opinion.
Yeah.
It's not dissing anyone. It's just what I think.
Yeah. Well, it could be. Do you want to pick who's going to be in the last main?
Well, I mean, there'll be Hanulek, Panzika.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
You
Those,
what about stock? You interested in stock?
if we want to go there, we can.
Like
Is that the top?
No, this is the bottom of the list.
Okay. Start at the top.
Okay. I think Boltnick will make the main.
Yep. Lautner will make it. Max will make it. Jan will make it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Schultz will make it. Ollie will make it. 5 and 6.
Okay.
Keep going.
Wow.
I'm at 6. I got room. I'm just trying to see who else is on the list.
So there's G, and then it goes to Starling Gibson.
Okay. Keep going.
So you don't think any? So
I didn't say that yet, motherfucker.
You is that you think none of these people will have a chance? All right.
I want to see who else is on the list.
Keep on going. And that's it. There's actually less people in stock than I expected.
Who is the Asian kid that was there at the warm up?
I wasn't at the warm up.
That was running spec. He was running X-ray car. Shin Sawada. There's 7.
But isn't he listed here as mod?
Oh yeah, he is. Well, he was running. He's run. I mean, Randy Castro also pointed he had a 4.5 or 5.0 motor, and he's listed as spec. So I think there's going to be some flip flopping going around.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah. So
maybe.
I mean, I think Sin's going to probably run stock. So there's 7. All right. Okay. So let's go see the Americans.
All right. Now you'll look at America. All right. You know, God damn.
GX and Dodge. So there's 7, 8, 9, 10.
So G, Xavier, and Dodge. That's it. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right.
I mean, I think there could be. I think on looking at this list, there might be there could be a good between both mod and stock. There could probably be a good 10 to 12 people that don't even show up.
You think?
Yeah.
That's really controversial.
No, I just don't think. I think scheduling conflicts or whatever. I know one person that won't be there.
What do you mean conflicts? All right.
People's life happens to people, man.
No, it doesn't. All right. So George, he did put Bruno in the main, just so we're.
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, he's in. That was no brainer.
And Mihai, so you're real cute, but like I don't want to run spec because running spec at that track is fucking boring as fuck. So, and we already did that when we got our ass handed to us. So.
Yeah, I mean, we know we'll suck there too, so yeah, doesn't really matter.
You might as well have fun.
Why don't you make some picks there, Mr. Big Nuts?
I was letting you insert foot and mouth, man. I actually think.
Yeah, how's it insert? It's just a fucking. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's an opinion.
Okay. How about this?
It's not. And if you get offended because I didn't pick you, then just use it as motivation to fucking do better.
Yeah, you're not getting good batteries next week, buddy. All right, you're just not. Okay.
I already have my battery. I don't give a shit.
All right. So how about this? I think it's oh wow. There's somebody as Florida man, and he says, how many Floridians don't make it to the race?
Now, I know of at least one.
Is that because of the weather?
There could be 2.
Yeah. So we think Vera's not going to show because of the weather.
Could be. That's what he
I,
said.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Um, I think another way to look at this is, how about what if we pick who is going to be the fastest American in the various classes. So like let's go to mod, and I would be stupid to pick anyone but Sam. I think Sam will be the fastest roar representative in mod.
Yeah, I agree.
Like just looking at the list, that hell, like, Cavalieri, when he tries, he's actually very good at this, but I don't know if he has enough support, and he certainly hasn't been running enough.
Is Kevin an American?
I'm saying with roar, so
Okay.
Hebert's going to be right close.
Yeah, yeah.
But on asphalt, I've never seen Kevin be dominant.
He was really good at the warm up.
Okay.
Yeah. He was fast at the warm up.
All right. Okay. And then in spec, like if you had to pick one roar person to be the fastest roar person, who would you pick?
I mean, it's really a toss up between the 3 that I put in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could be any given day that it could be any one of those 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think out of these lists, do you think anyone's going to shock you? Like, and it could be shock you in a good way or a bad way. And you don't have to say which direction.
Well, I mean, like I think that, again, like we talked in mod, we talked about the people who have an outside shot, right?
Yeah.
So like Gillies, Crap,
Mhm.
Hara. I mean, those guys are going to be,
Yeah, but
11, 12, 13, 14 if they're not in, right?
I don't view Hara as being a shocker. He's already a world champion. Anyone else that like you think
Crap's a world champion, and so is Gillies. So like, what do you like?
That's what I'm getting at. Like they're not shockers.
But like compared to what they've done recently is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
I mean, Ronald Folk could be an outside. Michelle Monzo, he'll at least be in the B for sure. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think it would take for you to make the B?
A fucking pandemic, a fucking super spreader event of COVID, and everyone's they can't make it to the race and track.
Yeah.
That would.
And you
That's
think
what
you
it would
make
take.
the B? I think I'd make the B too.
Yeah.
We just
If there was like this, if we just had a super spreader event just pop up out of the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Well, and we got votes for Sam and we got votes for Kemp from the Peanut Gallery here for the fastest American. So
yeah, I mean, by far, yes.
Yeah. So
I mean, if we were talking 12 scale, yeah, in right.
Okay.
It's look, asphalt touring car is fucking hard.
Yeah, I get it. I've been struggling at it I've been struggling at touring car mod since 2010.
Yeah, I mean, longer than me. Oh, look at you! You got a little thumbs up. How'd that work? Is that?
It's an Apple thing.
Oh,
yeah,
it's an Apple thing.
Yeah.
All right. So in any case, but yeah, I mean, and it's no disrespect to these guys; they don't care. If this butt hurts you, then you got to look in the mirror. That's all there is to it. Because my opinion and what you think of how it holds weight. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Big time, kid. Who knows?
Whatever. So, in any case.
All right.
Hey, like I said, maybe they just use it as motivation to do better.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, look, I've said this from the whole entire warm up. I'm trying to win the D. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
that's my goal, to win the D. I mean, somebody's got to fucking do it.
So it might as well be you.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, is there? Can I beat that many people? It's gonna be tight. I mean, I might have to be coming from ninth or something, but yeah.
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 Okay. Coming from ninth. Wow.
I
That
mean, Hayato, but we can put it on this too. Hayato's got a good shot. So, I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, it. C Main's gonna have people in it that you're gonna be like, ooh.
this is an amazing book. I just turned in and her Mangler wants the D.
All day, kid.
Oh, that's amazing. All right. Anyway, you do you want to throw a top three?
Oh, I mean, I could.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna go top three. Uh, 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 it's not gonna be much of a stretch. But it'll
Yep.
be Quello, Orlowski, and Sabu.
Interesting. All right. I'll pick Reinhard, Urbane, and Quello. Mhm.
What do you think is gonna happen to Orlowski?
I think he's going to fail.
You know, she's gonna fail.
Mhm.
Okay.
May not happen, but it could.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen.
Anything's
Like Matt,
possible.
you know. So,
Yeah.
yes, Ferrari winning 2 races in a row. Anything is possible.
Exactly. Anything can happen. So who knows? There's three long mains. It doesn't matter who TQs. There's three long mains. All right. My real question is, where do you think people are going to get sent the most on that layout?
Going on the straightaway.
You think? Like through the circle?
Well, oh no, actually, probably after probably at the end of the sweeper or after that short shoot, the left to right, somewhere in there.
Okay. So in the infield, when you're coming towards the stand,
Yeah, that left to right
and then
there.
you have to make that first right hander, that hard 180. Like that's a nice place to try to throw a pass at somebody.
Yeah. I mean, that track's gonna be very hard to pass on, period.
Yeah.
Um, it's not, I mean, it'll
I think it's that 180 and the 180 down the front straight.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I actually think that's probably the first passing position. Like it'll be the most popular drag racing down right front of the stand.
Yeah.
That hard left 180.
Mhm.
Um, people could try to pass off the sweeper. I think those will be more like peels off the sweeper, like where both cars go spinning like Mario
Yeah.
Kart.
Yeah.
And then that other 180, the other, once you do that 180, then you shoot back up to the short 180 right in front of the stand too. I
Yeah.
think that could be interesting also.
Yeah. That was a very traction roll high area. So
Mhm.
there, and then going on to the straightaway were very high traction rolls. So that, I mean, you could get some guys that do that.
They just get a little out of shape and you bump them and it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How many stop and goes do you think you'll get called for at this event?
me?
Yeah, you.
Why me?
I'm trying to ascertain like how passionate are you going to be?
I knock on this, but I've never been called for a stop and go in my life.
Oh God, you're getting one every round. Mhm. We're gonna suggest five. I would like one, maybe two.
You should watch the fucking video. I was fucking a smooth operator out there.
Oh yeah, you were Sergio
Yeah.
Perez,
Oh man,
smooth.
I
Uh,
was I was mixing it up like a fucking salad kid. Yeah.
I can't imagine you in salads. That's first, unless it's like a wedge that has tons of bacon on it. That's the only thing I can
I
imagine.
like a good Caesar.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah. But and this is gonna be fun. You know who actually had a really good salad at one point in time was Applebee's because they had the egg in it and all that with the little blue cheese. Oh, it was so good.
We've gone to salad reviews now, folks. So it's I think we're done. I learned something today.
Like you have no balls and won't make any predictions.
No. I learned that the FD screw should only have one of them on there. So I learned something today.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I won't be in the sea, George. I appreciate your optimism and support, but no, there's if I made the C main, I won't even fucking run the main because I've done everything I need to do.
Now here's the real question, and we'll leave this one for the audience. Who beats each other?
Oh, you're getting fucking crushed, kid.
So you remember the last Worlds, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't beat me because you were in the other main. Like you lost in qualifying, right? You remember that, right?
You got lucky.
What is lucky? I cried endlessly about those fucking curbs. How did I get lucky?
Because the one good round that you had, everyone failed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, you got lucky. There was a lot of failure that round, and you actually ran decent.
Okay. So, well, at the moment,
sometimes that's all it takes.
At the moment, like I'm going to use this, years of gloating. I don't think I've gloated much about my, IFMAR World Championship performance as compared to you, because, I don't need to measure what one retard made a B main and the other one was in the C main. But, if I need to, I'll talk about it for the next, week and a half. So
yeah, well, that's fine.
Maybe I'll get.
You don't have this. That's all I'm saying. You don't have this.
Yeah. All right. We're trying to bring that back to Bakersfield. The guys are talking about going to TITC themselves, which is jacking with the plan.
Who?
Ryan Doyle. He's thinking about going to TITC.
To do what?
Race.
Oh, okay.
And it's right around that same time of the year, like that February, March situation. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to keep a reason to keep an asphalt car alive, Oh,
well, I always keep, that's all we got. So,
yeah.
I mean, supposedly they're building some new carpet track down in Miami, but I wouldn't go. So,
hey, as long as it's like fueled with cocaine money, it should be good.
Oh, I mean, they got that.
Hey, you need a place to hide all that money. Fantastic way to waste money. It's called toy cars.
I mean, yeah, if anyone wants to support their money laundering through me, I'll volunteer. I mean, there's nothing against the law for being stupid. Oh, I didn't know that's what they were doing. My bad.
Are you sure there's nothing against the law for being stupid?
No, I mean, look at half of America and who they're voting for. They're fucking stupid. And yet there's nothing against the law for that. So there you go. It's perfectly legal to be stupid.
On that note, it's been a great show. And I do agree. We need regular updates. Maybe we could try to do a few lives at the track.
It's not going to happen. You say it every time.
No. Maybe we could do it at the pit table, the nightly pit table, where we're wrenching our dicks off so we're just not in the C main. Or the
we're going to have to buy some tables to bring to the condo. There's 9 motherfuckers in there.
Okay.
Or is it 9? I think it's 9 with you.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big house, don't get me wrong, but it's very, very, very palatial. But yeah, it's still, table space will be limited. We're going to be fucking taking end tables and taking the lamps off of them so we can set them up.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. So, but I would probably, just a heads up to anyone who's going to go and listening, which is only a few people, probably want to bring a pit light. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
I just bought one, a new one.
Oh, and if you want to get a pit light, I will post the Amazon link on our channel. Get you a deal.
I'm going to give you another link for another one.
Okay.
Mine's double wide.
Oh, yeah?
You know how you're sometimes they have those little strips and sometimes 2 little strips that, go out like this.
Yeah.
Mine is big and beefy. It's twice the size of your cell phone, and that's light.
Where's it at? You have it with you?
I'll send it. It's in my bag downstairs.
Oh man. How come you don't bring your stuff up?
Because that's a lot of walking, bro.
All right.
You know, I might have taken a picture of it on the weekend, but I don't think I did. But yeah, no picture. If you watch Pete, he does a walkthrough of the pits at whatever it was at Nora.
Yeah.
You know, you can find my pit. You just look for the yellow bodies. It's an end cap. It's pretty good. So yeah. See you next week.
Florida man, I changed plans in Denver. Sorry.
Okay.
Because we were like, what time you get into LA? And I'm like, 10:30. He's like, so do I. We're like, I go, where you transfer? I'm like, oh, I could be. I don't know. We're like, are we gonna be on the same plane? I go, it's gonna be interesting if we are. But I just looked. I actually changed planes in Denver. But I still get there at 10:30. So it's like,
right.
and you've heard all the theories about Denver, right? The airport.
No.
Yeah, like supposedly like Illuminati and there's built on some fucking craziness, like there's all kinds of conspiracy theories with the the Denver airport, and it's funny because the Denver airport has bought into these rumors. So like right now they're going through some renovations there, and so they're like bringing you the new shopping center, or are we? That's like the signs they have posted around. So it's really kudos to whoever's doing their marketing and promotions there at the Denver airport. It's pretty funny. But anyway, I find shit like that entertaining. I don't know if you do or not.
Okay.
Maybe somebody else does too. You know, they're listening to us.
Could you get like sponsorship dollars from the Denver airport for us?
Doubt it.
All right. Well, I think that's a show, my friend.
Is it a show? We're done? This is it?
What else you got to talk about?
I don't know. F1?
Okay. What in F1 has you all nipple twisted at the moment?
Do you think Franco Colapinto will have a ride next year?
No.
No?
They're not going to let him out of a Williams contract because, and I will be savage about this, his current teammate, what is his name?
Alex Albon? Yeah.
He sucks balls. He's fucking cracking under the pressure of some rookie driver. So they need to basically watch Albon fail against Sainz, and then by race 4, put Colapinto in starting in 2025.
Okay.
That's my real feel. And then
I honestly, I don't think you're far off.
Because like the guy, he hasn't had a decent result. He looks like a fucking no talent ass clown right now. This is Albon.
Yeah.
It looks very similar to how he was up against Max.
Yep.
Getting his ass cleaned and spinning out around Hamilton. So, reality is I think that kid's gone. By the end of 25, Albon is at least not at Williams. And then, honestly, I think Lawson should just get a drive, and they should take some more junior guys from fucking F2 and throw them in there, because most of these guys that are in these midfield teams, they suck balls anyway. So just send them. They all fucking suck. Clean house, whatever. Who's going to be the teammate for Hulkenberg? Do we know that?
Nope.
Okay. So I hope they put him against some F2 kid, and I hope that F2 kid waxes his ass. All right. Because, frankly, Hulkenberg's career is over. He's at the Sauber now. That thing's fucking dog shit. It's the worst car on the goddamn track. So, we'll see what happens. So,
okay.
And then isn't like a Frenchman going to Haas against Berman?
Mm-hmm.
Berman will wax his ass. It'll be no question. It'll be all done. Frenchman will be out of F1. So that's what I think. Oh, bless you.
It's Gasly, I think. No, not Gasly. The other Ocon.
Yeah, a French. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, though Gasly and Ocon, I don't know how those two have had careers this long.
Yeah, they're not that good.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see. I don't know why these two have had careers this long, and Ricardo is out. Because I think they're really pretty on par.
I know you're a big Ricardo guy, so yeah, I
Yeah,
understand. You know,
but I mean, as far look, they have very similar to the same amount of wins and podiums and all that, and how those two are still fucking around, I don't know. But anyway, and then uh, Red Bull third in constructors.
Yeah, they're just sucking, dude. You know, I don't think
And
there's any fixing that.
yeah, Sonoda gets a test after Abu Dhabi.
That sounds like a waste of time.
Yeah. How about Toyota to Haas?
Well, you know, that guy, he seems better than Steiner. You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah.
um,
Whatever his name is.
whatever his name is, seems better than Steiner.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's positive. Like,
I mean,
looks like a legit team right now.
oh, they look like a 5 car right now.
Yeah, like, dude, you know, the Aston Martin is just praying for fucking Newey to
Can't wait. They can't wait till March.
Yeah. And they're going to be like, I know you got to work on this 2026 thing, but oh yeah, the current car is a bag of dicks. Could you look at it?
Yeah.
You know?
Could you give us a couple pointers?
Yeah. Could you spit on something for a minute and just
Yeah. Here's like 500 million. Can you fix this thing real quick?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the reality is, you know, those cars look so fucking bad. And it blows my mind that they're that bad. So everything they do just keeps on making the car go slower. So
Yeah.
that's impressive. So I don't think Verstappen is going to be the guy who causes a crash, because he crashes out Lando, then you know Lando can't gain points on him, so that's all he cares about. So Verstappen will cause all the crashes, and you know I'm waiting for a brutal like who was it? Was it Senna and
Probst?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Like turn one, he just turns the other way and sends the motherfucker. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, Max, you know, wherever he'll just start peeling.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. What else is there? Who's number 2 in constructors, Ferrari or McLaren?
In constructors, well, I think. So you're trying to say who's going to be number 1 then?
Well, either way,
it's an easier statement. At the moment, I think Ferrari will take number 1.
Really? You
Yeah.
do?
Well, if Piastri continues to suck, yes. So the last 2 races, Piastri hasn't been that good. So there was a fun rumor of Piastri to Red Bull. That's a fun rumor.
Yeah, I think that was never going to happen.
But still, it's a fun rumor.
Yeah, Zach Brown would not let that happen.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're really going to put in Pato Award?
No, he looked terrible. Pato looked afraid to drive the car, but I think they told him don't crash.
Yeah.
The reality is when someone don't crash it, you drive like a bitch.
Unlike Kimi Antonelli, they're like, fucking send that shit.
Well, I think they told Antonelli to not crash it either. Right?
Well, the second time, but the first time when they were at Monza, they were like, just send it, see what you got.
Yeah, that kid looked good then. But like Pato, he just looked he looked like Carlos Sainz, or not Carlos Sainz. He looked like Sergio Perez out there.
Yeah, he just
didn't know when to turn the wheel.
Yeah.
But, no, it'll look like me or you at Bakersfield next week. You know, but anyway, just failing. That's all.
So do you think the grip will get really high, or it'll be like
no? At Bakersfield?
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
What color CA glue should I bring with me? Yeah, because you don't really think that Sweep knows how to glue 14,000 tires, right?
It's 12,000, but yeah.
And whatever.
Why does it have to be a color?
Well, because it tells me which bottle am I bringing. Am I bringing this color?
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Because the I like the blue one, but it's so crazy, dude. If things go wrong.
That's what you use. Use that.
Yeah. All right. All right, everybody. Make sure you get
All right.
this.
Well, FJ will have it, so we know where to go.
Well, no, I'm not bringing this. I'm not bringing one that's like this big.
Okay. Well, still.
You know.
Yeah. I guess I might want to bring some tips.
I've given up on tips. I'm all about like these little bottles you can get from Amazon that include a tip, and the tip is metal. So when it clogs, you light the bitch on fire and it unclogs.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I got these little metal tip. Look, I mounted a few tires in my day. I have the fuck.
You understand your tire mounting game, but for rookies like me who like destroy these bottles, I get the big one and then I fill up all the little bottles and I use the little bottles.
Why don't you just buy little bottles?
Are you asleep now?
Why don't you just buy little bottles?
Because they're way more.
Man, you got money to burn. You fucking just lighting 7 diapers an hour over there. Like, come on, kid.
It's not like that anymore. Things are cool. Right? For a little while, dude, it was 3 diapers an hour. It was bad. All right? Yeah, that was bad. We're on size 2 diapers now, which is good.
I don't even know what that means.
You hold in the poops, you know?
I don't even know what that means.
It's size 2.
They have their sizes in diapers?
Yeah, they're sizes.
I thought they're all one size fits all.
Not kid.
Oh, I thought there's basically kids and then adults, and then no.
Hey, could you wear size small underwear?
That's why there's adults.
No. In adults, there's small, medium, large, extra large, and whatever you wear.
Oh.
See, there's sizes.
Okay, makes sense. I don't know.
Amazing. All
yes,
right.
it is.
So that's what we need.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, they'll probably do okay. I mean, New Jack City Tires will fucking have that shit all glued up.
Yep. Mm-hmm. A little cocaine on the insert.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. I will also have Unbonder with me because whenever I have liquid glue out, Unbonder needs to be there too, just in case.
Yeah. Okay. Are we have to mount? What if we just had to mount our own? What would you think of that?
I think most people would fail and they would just not go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine mounting 20 sets of tires?
It sounds like an off-road race. Yeah, it sounds terrible. I think TITC you mount your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give you a bag of shit like here, put them together.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible.
And all these dudes got these fucking fancy jigs and shit.
I have one for off-road tires.
I'd be like,
yeah, you would have a line.
I'd be charging money.
Yeah, people would be like,
anyway, all right. I guess we're done.
Yeah. And I will leave one last shout out. Big thank you to Jake Danilchek, not Alex Danilchek. Jake Danilchek for doing some 3D printing for me last week. And we did some designing for oh look, this is things you don't care about. What's going on?
No, like what's going on? What are we talking about?
We're talking about Fenix front wheel drive cars.
Oh.
They have a 3D printed part.
All right, bye everyone.
But that thing's now rock solid. Takes all the crashes. And
front wheel drive Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah.
Whatever. All right.
Yeah. It might be my most dialed car. Real question. I think you want an X, Florida.
Yeah. I mean, or a Metrex.
Whoa. Yikes.
Oh. Oh,
All
he's
right.
a fellow Team Tegan driver too. So
Hey, it's fine. We're representing here.
okay, all right.
All right, guys. Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.